Radio Style. Hope everybody out there is having themselves a wonderful day. As I cue up my outro song, of course, we're doing this Radio Style. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try to put little things in the videos as I'm playing around with it. The channel's name will be shown somewhere, but it's Dan, one word, then a space, then Radio Style is one word. Please subscribe. I definitely need to get my subscriber numbers up. I'm going to be pleading to my Facebook friends to be doing that as well. I just need some help. They don't monetize unless you hit a certain number, and I'm really trying to make this kind of work for the big picture. So, needless to say, today's show on Dan Radio Style is going to have to do with words and the power of words. I'm very fond in a lot of this manifestation and all that good kind of stuff, right? So word is actually a huge part of that whole thing. And I actually, I found from my biblical friends, right? I guess it's John 1, but it says, in the beginning the Word already existed. He was with God, and He was God. So from the biblical standpoint, we got it covered. Then I did a quick little search online for all sorts of just the top stuff that popped up for words have power. So just right off the top, The Secret Power of Speaking Words by Joyce Meyer. Change Your Words, Change Your Life, Understanding the Power of Words. I didn't get the author cut off. The Power of Words, Unlock Your Ability to Learn and Do Anything. Power of the Spoken Word, a word by Florence Scovel Shinn. And The Power of Words by Jack Hayford. There is an enormous number of books out there that cover upon the different ways that words can come into play. And think about some of the weird phrases that we've got. Be careful what you wish for. I don't know if any of you have been out there where maybe you've said, I wish such and such would happen, or I wish this would be, and then it happens, and you're like, ooh, whoops, sorry, I didn't really mean to do that. And, it probably wasn't necessarily your fault, maybe. Or maybe it was, right? Who knows? Because words are very, very powerful. Also, you've got the infamous phrase, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words shall never hurt me. That's actually not really true either, because words can actually be very, very painful, especially when they're done in kind of a psychologically brutal attack kind of way. So I wanted to quickly mention the three main ways that manifestation occurs, and I will list them in growing strength, if you will. So the weakest thing that we can do that controls what we manifest is what we think. All the little thoughts in our heads actually shape our world in a big way. The second way is what you say, the words you use. The words you use are huge. You got to keep that in mind. Like sometimes even phrasing it in a negative, and this is a very common thing that I've covered in other shows. A lot of people, great example I always love to give. If you're trying to stay healthy, right? Trying to stay healthy. I'm trying to say it in the right way, right? But most people say, ooh, don't get sick, or try not to get sick, or ooh, don't sneeze on me, I'm going to get sick. The way you need to say it is, I wish to be healthy. I'm going to be healthy. I have a wonderful immune system. I can be surrounded with people that have all sorts of ailments, but I have a wonderful immune system, and I'm not going to have these sorts of health issues, or I'm actually going to stay healthy. See, I kind of jumped into a negative on there, apparently, only to show you how to turn that into a positive. And of course, the final way that you can manifest, and this is the most powerful way, and I think my next show will be on this topic because it's easier said than the typical understanding of it, if you will. But it's what you do. It's acting as if you already have that which you're seeking. And that doesn't mean you go out and spend money you don't have because you're trying to manifest more income, or you're trying to manifest a better job, or you're trying to manifest. It's talking about what would you do if you had those, or are you making room for that in your life? So today's show, the power of word, or the spoken word, is really what I'm trying to get people to kind of focus on. There's a lot of evidence out there, and the more spiritual communities, sure, I'm sure you could probably dig up other stuff that might say to the contrary, but there is actually a number of studies even that have been done on the power of getting a large number of people, mass prayer, for example, to make a difference in people's lives. So the power of words, huge. So I just wanted to remind everybody out there, it's Dan Radio Style, doing another show for you. Please contact me at spiritradiodanstyle@gmail.com. And also, I'd love it if you'd please subscribe to my channel. It is Dan Radio Style. Radio Style is one word, Dan's one word, a little space in between the two of them. A little space, only one. This is a pretty awesome thing. But I appreciate it. And, of course, we're going to go out with one more song. Oh, I don't even know who the heck the original song is. I think it was Lifehouse and something with words. And then, I don't even remember the other song. Oh, well. Hopefully you recognize them. And on the way out, every time anybody says, hey, Dan, what's the word? This is how I always tend to follow up.